Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hash&Harvest Farms. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what we have growing on. The figs are back outside. Had to do one more shuffle to keep them safe. But today I want to talk about a little bit of everything that we have going on because we also have some really nice blueberry production right here. We have some fruit trees in the back, and we have figs for sale in tree pots in the Colorado area. Zone 5B, these are Chicago Hardies that can go in ground. Right here, I just want to show you some of the fruit trees. This is a Stella cherry. It's a good pollinator for all stone fruits. And then right here, I have two Alberta peaches. Alberta peaches are the Palisade peaches here in Colorado. They do really well here. Here's our little strawberry patch. Hopefully these keep reproducing themselves so I can put them in containers and transplant them around the farm. I want strawberries growing underneath all of the fruit trees to help as a living mulch. These are called Paulownia trees. I got them because they're illegal in Connecticut. They're illegal in the Northeast because they grow so fast. They're putting lumber companies out of business. I have 18 of them available. I'm going to practice bonsai and some other stuff with them. Here's another look at a different Alberta peach. See one forming in there close to the trunk. There's a lot of little fruits, and these have been thinned out by the cold that we've gotten. So the ones that are here should be really nice and strong. Adapting this tree to our zone 5B climate. Behind all the fruit trees are a bunch of berries. So they're protected a little bit with dappled light from the fruit trees. We have the traditional heritage red raspberries. Then there's the Primark Freedom Arkansas blackberries, golden berries, all kinds of berries I'll talk more about in a second. But then there's two plum trees. This one I kind of just let grow tall. And this one I pruned into a nice vase shape. So there's better light penetration, airflow. Hopefully these fruit really nicely. Here's another look at the figs. And then the rest of these berries include goji berries, which in grocery stores go for like $60 a pound. You can only get them dried because as soon as you pick them, they start to degrade and decompose. Not very shelf stable, so you won't find them in grocery stores. And behind that, we have gooseberries. Then we have golden currants. Again, you can't really find those in grocery stores. A bunch of flowers back there, like lilacs, lavender, rose of Sharon. Then this is actually a Palisade peach I did from seed by eating over 60 peaches and then doing that. Had to do cold stratification in the fridge to get that one. We can hear some of the chickadees up in here. There's a nesting box. Chickadees have taken house up in there. And you can hear like 7 or 8, maybe more, baby chicks squeaking in there. I think it's pretty cool. And just wanted to zoom in more on these figs. I've went through these variety by variety, but some of them are already producing quite a bit. Look at the figs on that. They're gonna be really nice. This is Socorro's Black. Other figs in containers. Got Smith, looking really healthy. Leaves look great on all of these. These were all propagated December, but I do have some bigger figs from last year. This is Madeleine des Deux Saisons, French fig that fruits twice. Nice fig right there. All of this is new growth from this year. So I pruned this with 1 central leader, cut it right there, and then it came off of this, and then the new growth will be right there. So trying to build the scaffold for that. Here's an Olympian fig, heavy producer. Coming on right there. Look at those figs. It's main crop. And there's a couple Braba figs on here. Braba figs are formed on the old wood. Primarily looking for the main crop, but Braba is great for fig jam and stuff. California unknown fig, one of my friends. And then there's a whole line of persimmon, Shang persimmon. The one behind that is Great Wall, American's persimmon. And this one is an Asian persimmon called Ichikikejiro. And let me get a better look at that because there actually is a persimmon on there. I think it's pretty cool. See the fruit starting to form. And this fruit actually hangs until like December. So this will grow all summer. It'll get hit with frost in like October, November. All the leaves will fall. Then there'll just be these nice glowing tomato orb looking things that need to get hit with frost a couple times before they're ripe. So a really cool tree, extends your season well into the winter time. But these are the main star of the show. Black Madeira KK, going out nice. Del San Juan Grand, Coldedon Mutante. I really like the leaves on this one. Cavalieri, Ronde Bordeaux. Ignore my spelling on that one. Green Mishurenska. This was from December. There's already a fig on it. All these were propagated in December. Here's that Socorro Black. I found this Socorro Black is put it on figs before anything else. That and Green Mishurenska. So hopefully in our cold climate, they will fruit and produce for us. I want to check in on, look, we got this double latch, so we can just open the top. Say hello to the ladies. They've been doing good. They're about 12 weeks old now. We feed them grower organic, a mixture of bugs and seeds as well. Got some water. It's kind of messy right now. There's a solar door, closes at night. They go up in there, nice and comfortable. Plenty of roost bars for them. Yeah, taking care of the ladies. Hopefully getting some eggs in maybe another month or two. They're a little young. They're still teenagers pretty much. I don't know if you can hear the box squeaking, but the chickadees are squeaking again. And then we have some grapes on a trellis that will hopefully one day grow over the chicken coop. I just want to create some separation so it's not growing into this hardware cloth. It's not chicken wire, it's hardware cloth. It's much stronger. So raccoons, fox, everything can't get in there. Here's our in-ground bed, still with a shade cloth over it. We have pretty high UV rays here in Colorado, but there's a mixture of some of the smaller veggies. This is really our B team. We have like melons, tomatoes, peppers, and a lot of brassicas that are going to be pretty small, like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. There's sweet potatoes that are actually volunteers from last year in here. They're going to be rooted out pretty nice. They have plenty of time since they're from last year. And this was supposed to be a strawberry bed, but the strawberries are doing better elsewhere. So I want to keep those growing under my fruit trees. And let me know in the comments what you think I should grow here. What you're seeing back there is mostly weeds. There's a couple strawberries, but let me know what you think I should use this 1/3 of the in-ground bed for. I just took the greenhouse plastic off of our raised garden bed. This is actually our A team. May not look super beautiful right now, but it will soon. Still have the incandescent Christmas lights. I'm keeping them warm, but I want to take the plastic off so the sun doesn't scorch them. I went through a list of everything that we have in this bed. Doesn't look fantastic right now, but it will look a lot better very, very soon. Also did hardware cloth going under these rocks to prevent any digging, like fox, raccoon. And then I wanted to do a bunch of perennial flowering plants here for hummingbirds and other species of pollinators. This is Russian sage. This is bees balm, which is actually better for hummingbirds. We have ground cover thyme. Hope that this takes off. Grass is really hard to do here in Colorado, so ground covers like this are great. This is the trumpet stuff that hummingbirds really like, and bees. Sorghum. This is called a junga or junga. It's dark. It looks really cool when it spreads, but apparently it does well without much water. That's the goal here. Getting things that are drought tolerant, because all of my rainwater is used on these figs. I don't have any extra water to spread around the yard on flowers. So I appreciate all of you guys. We're at 170 subscribers and going strong. Hope to grow that number and bring you guys the finest homesteading, farming, fig content that I possibly can. If you found this update helpful, please leave me a like, subscribe, share with a friend, and let me know what you want to see next. Have a good day. Happy Memorial Day.